So the hands-on lab work, especially when it comes to the wildlife disease class, is a part of it. It has to happen. So the laboratory component is really integrated into the majority of our classes, particularly when they get to the junior and senior level. All students have the opportunity to be able to work with an advisor or a mentor to be able to do undergraduate research, which obviously would increase their amount of lab work as well. The students are actually identifying ticks that we pulled from white-tailed deer. What we're trying to do is increase overall surveillance of the ticks that we have within this area and within the region, really, and we will use these ticks to survey for tick-borne pathogens. Wildlife are considered to be some of the main reservoir hosts for the tick-borne diseases that are of human health concern. And so wildlife we don't really understand as far as any of the impacts these diseases may have. So there's that aspect where we can look to determine whether or not there's any sort of clinical signs associated with some of the diseases that are known to be transmitted by the ticks. But the most important thing is the fact that they are going to be the reservoir hosts for these. They're going to be the ones that maintain the tick populations, and in a lot of cases, those wildlife are what come into contact with, say, domestic animals, or at least in close proximity to human habitation. And so they have that opportunity. So knowing the different tick species and the things that they carry and the hosts that are associated with them will help them understand what ticks they could potentially be exposed to in the field. And then, of course, if they go and they look more towards the research, or if they want to advance their actual education, and they go into a master's or a PhD, if they're interested in tick-borne pathogens, or if they're just interested in disease surveillance in general, this kind of gives them an idea of some of the components that we utilize to be able to track some of these diseases and the vectors and, of course, the wildlife reservoir host.